TCS Unplugged. What's good, y'all?
What it do?
What up?
What's good? What's good? So we got
here, man.
Got a few topics today. We're gonna keep it local mostly. I think completely local today, but we're gonna start with some local high school basketball. Talk about some of the latest commits and signings we've seen. So let's start with Nolan Groves, man. We all year committed to Yale, one of those early commits from the class of 2025, and he just recently switched his commitment to Texas Tech. What y'all think about that, man? Yale had a decent year this year. They made it to the tournament. I don't know what the expectations was necessarily. Haven't checked to see what portal transfers they got, so not sure if that played a role. But what y'all think about him switching up?
Bag talk. That's the main thing. He showed he was a pure bucket. He can get buckets on all three levels, and he's higher than Yale. So that's where it comes from.
Cause he was committed to them since like what? He was like a sophomore or something like that, or a junior?
I don't even know, but I know this whole school year though.
This whole school year at least. I don't know. I mean, clearly he probably thought he upped his value. I mean, we watched the Minnesota State high school tournament this year. We saw what he was doing. He could do whatever he wanted. Like he said, throughout the year, you seen him score a different way. For some of them games, he was like literally like, you know what? I don't even have to shoot no jump shot. Y'all too small, and I'm gonna show you every time. I saw people like, oh my God, is he a football player? This, and I'm like, no, y'all got to get in the gym.
Straight bully down
He's
there.
played straight bully down there. But no, I mean, clearly it might be about the bag. I don't know if they got new transfers coming in. I don't know if them making the tournament swayed his decision. But in this NIL world, I gotta go with what he said. It's probably about that bag.
Yeah,
For sure about that bag, and I like it too. I want to see him out there because after really watching him like up close, when I went out to Oregon and watched him, I was like, okay, he different because not only can he score, but he can like get to that line. Like that's different when you got that NBA ability to create fouls, get to that line. Like I said, he be leaving points on the board because if you even watching the tournament, he was missing so many free throws. It's gonna be heartbreak to go to overtime. He missed the free throws. So
right.
If he wasn't missing free throws, like he's literally a walking 40. Like I didn't see that. So
Literally.
I like to see him at Texas Tech in that Big 12.
Just speaking of that tournament, man, he got robbed too because he was supposed to win Mr. Basketball. I know I just had to bring that up since we talking about that.
He said, "Put him up."
Because I don't understand the robbery because like ain't that supposed to be y'all let me know. That's a regular season award, right? Supposed to be?
That's what I thought.
It is. That's what I thought. That's
Okay.
kind of like how they do the NBA MVP.
Yeah.
They wait
Regular
so long.
season.
They say it's regular season, but that playoff, it counts.
right.
You know that holds weight.
Especially first round.
It guaranteed.
It
Yeah,
does.
they gotta be
but
lying
even that
about
first
the
round,
vote. You know what
They
I'm
got to
saying?
be lying about the vote deadline.
I swear they do.
They got to just change it then. They got to just change it to where we like, okay, we're only judging this off of the whole season playoffs
It
included.
needs to come out before the state tournament.
That's what I said.
Or that.
It needs to come out before.
Because
from
Before
now
the
on.
state tournament starts, they
It
need
needs
to
to
do
be
the
clarity.
award.
People are going to have
That's
like
it.
recent memory. They're going to be like, oh, he won, so we're going to give it to him.
None of that.
Because matter of fact, I would like to see it come out first. Then whoever that player is that won, let's see if he lives up to it.
Earn that.
To the tournament.
Earn that
Let's-
name.
Hey,
let's
talk about
see
that,
if he-
D3. What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on
and I want everybody on your neck.
Oh, yeah, we got to share mics too today. Oh, my bad. My fault.
Yeah, no, you good. I like Nolan at Texas Tech. Y'all know I'm a big college basketball fan. I watched college from day one all the way up until the tournament. And one thing I do know about Texas Tech is they play D. They real big on defense. They know they was number 2 in the Big 12. If I'm not mistaken, they was 28-9, which is a great, excellent record. So I just hope the best for him, man. And like I said, just be prepared to play some D over there, man, because they really get down and gritty over there at Texas Tech. So
You think he's capable?
oh yeah, for sure. And then when you go into certain cultures and teams and universities, like everybody got their own culture, their own style. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he did his background on them, so it'll be a good fit. Yale, I'm not a fan of they conference. Their conference is pretty weak. I ain't even gonna say fan. Their conference is trash.
Not what it used to be.
Yeah, their conference is trash, but he giving himself the chance to fight in the Big 12, which is a great conference.
It's great. I think my biggest surprise, though, I was like going from Yale to Texas Tech was like I didn't see it coming. Like, I don't know if y'all did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna come back. I thought he was gonna come back to Minnesota. I was like, I had like a little bit of hope with that when I saw the new coach.
Nico?
Yeah, because Nico came, he's doing some recruiting. I saw some people come back. I'm like, maybe there's a chance. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know it was gonna be Texas Tech. I know
still don't have any
he had
money
some
yet.
options. Say that again.
The U of M still doesn't have any money.
Yeah, gotta find a way to bring that.
It's
in.
more than what Ben had, but it's still not enough to compete.
We telling y'all
still
about
not-
that.
Got to start though. Got to start somewhere. But yeah,
We gonna
we
put
ain't
a
got enough
link.
to keep a dude like him.
No.
Nah.
We gonna attach a link to the what is it? The U of M group.
Yeah,
Let's get some. Let's push some money in again.
The
Whatever you got,
Dinky
small
Town
businesses.
athletes.
Yeah, Dinky Town athletes. Let's get in there as the collective. We gonna try to get in there this year and see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? No lies. So look out for that.
If not, we going to St. Thomas. No.
Hey,
Johnny Tower.
hey, it is in St. Paul.
It's cool.
Hey, I don't want to be biased, but
Down the street, right?
Down the street. Hey, Johnny follows our main account on Facebook.
Okay.
shouts out to Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, this is fact. Yeah, he do.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
what y'all think about also just local commitments? So we had Andrew Wiggins, arguably the top
Christian
player.
Wiggins?
Oh, sorry.
I said you brought up nightmares when you said Andrew Wiggins.
See,
No,
5
I
heads
hope
is
not.
better than one.
Man, I almost start crying. He said
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins, boy.
My bad, Christian Wiggins, arguably one of the top players in 2026 in the state. Just committed to Iowa State recently. What y'all think about that? That's pretty big.
I like that look for him. I mean, that system suits him in their style of play. It sucks. I mean, U of M, they lose another kid.
I was
I mean,
gonna say,
that's the trend.
you and him offered him, and then like a week later,
I was like 2 or 3
he
days
committed
later.
to Iowa. Yeah, he said it wasn't even
ASAP.
a week later. It was like a couple days later. So that's kind of unfortunate. But no, good for him though. That's a good opportunity for him. I'm sure he's gonna capitalize off it. But
Yeah, also in that 2026 class, Iowa State showing some interest in Cedric Tomes. So a player we've talked about a few times.
Tough
Caught the game. Very, very tough player.
Tough
that man's a monster.
If he go to Iowa State, that's a dynamic matchup. But I mean, we anticipate you'll have
His pops coached me at Tartan. He was the assistant.
Cedric's coach.
Yep.
I keep on hearing about his pops being like a real knowledgeable basketball dude.
Right. So yeah, that's big. I know something else recently was A3, Anthony Smith coming to North Dakota. Now North Dakota got the Marley twins.
A3.
A3. Who else
like,
they got?
And they like, I be because it looks
They
like
picked up Grayson last year.
I was gonna say, yeah, so that's 4.
And them three actually like know each other. They like actually friends off the court. So I mean that's kind of interesting to see when we're gonna see how that plays out.
That could be a nice dynamic there.
Be honest, how do y'all think? Y'all think because like we're real up here too. Do y'all think a lot of these players going to some of these schools is going to play right away, or you think there's going to be some adjustments? Because a lot of these dudes we naming that's going to these big schools, the schools is big, and they probably never been used to sitting the bench. So how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think that's going to play a factor with some of these guys?
I mean, that's why 30% of college basketball is in the portal.
Ooh.
Is it more? It might be 50s.
I heard there was like 40% didn't even find scholarships on the
That's
other
what I'm
side.
saying. Like,
So they-
there's a bunch of kids that ain't used to sitting that bench and earning some shit. So they hit the portal.
I think I agree. I feel like a lot of the kids that are either transferring or seniors going into their freshman year of college that's coming up, like Wiggins, I think he's going to fit into that system. He
He can see some burn.
yeah, he might.
He's going to play.
He can see
he's
some
going to
burn.
play.
He's going to play.
For sure.
He's going to play. Nolan's going to play.
He's gonna get some minutes.
I'm just trying to think of
He just knows how to score so well.
Yeah,
Like,
these big our top players in Minnesota. I feel like they
They gonna
are
get
going to be in
some
that lineup.
Chase is going to play.
Chase is going to play.
At
I feel like they're going to
Clemson,
either
At
start.
Clemson,
He's going to play.
They're going to start or be in that 6-7 man rotation.
Because Jackson McAndrews from
I
Creighton,
was just
from
about to say
Wayzata.
he might be the only one that we mainly. Well, I ain't gonna say the only one. At least on the boys' side,
Right.
he might be the biggest name we covered that actually got in the clock.
And
I forgot about,
and
guy
Jorgensen.
from,
And he was the Big East
what was his boy name?
freshman
of the
team,
year.
right? All freshman
Was
team.
he freshman of the year?
How about my other boy from
I would have
Wisconsin?
to think
I
about
would have
that.
to look it up too.
My other boy from
Hey,
Wisconsin.
Malik, look that up. Who
Talking
was the
about
Big
D3?
East freshman of the year?
I think he played.
But
I
know
think he
made-
played a little bit. I
he was
watched him a little
definitely
bit.
first team.
Yeah, I know he
He
made
played
that.
more than Dave. What's his
First
name, LD?
But he
Which one?
low-key
The-
might have got that.
From Wisconsin. We did a profile on
Jack?
him.
Jack Robinson.
Jack
Roberson?
Jack
Yeah,
Roberson.
yeah.
Yep, yeah, him.
Roberson.
Jack Roberson.
Yep.
Shout out to Jack.
Yeah, he did.
They got a Lakeville pipeline.
He nice. I like him.
They
Yep.
get the Lakeville pipeline going.
But yeah, I think outside of like I said that to say outside of like Jackson and him, the main guys we kind of covered in that brief time last year, I don't think a lot of these dudes even saw the court.
Yeah, the Colorado State guys saw a little bit. Jorgensen from Washburn and
Jorgensen, Washburn,
and McConan from
Joker.
Eastview. I think they both got on the court a little bit.
Little joke.
I don't know if McConan did.
Oh, not McConan as much.
So yeah,
But
so you said we kind of said who we think gonna play. So that's kind of gonna be one of them things. So if y'all do end up watching this, just understand it's a mind game. You got to kind of just sometimes stuff it out. I personally don't think so many kids should enter the portal right away, depending on their situation. You
Some
know what
of them
I'm
are
saying?
getting bad advice.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Like some of these kids, you've done your deal.
No,
you deserve
you play
more
over here,
money.
son.
You deserve
He
a
not
bigger
even on the team.
platform. But some of these kids their parents are living through them.
Yeah.
Type deal. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
so delusional with it. Like the kid asked for $4 million. Tennessee sent him packing.
Nico.
Y'all see that?
No,
Hey, bro.
was it him or his dad asked for
I don't
$4
think it
million?
was the kid. That's what his camp asked. So he didn't even say anything. Like that type of stuff to me, man. They're harming the kids. They're not doing them any justice.
That was sick.
It has to be at an all-time high right now. Just with social, it has to be at an all-time high now with social media and everything.
Oh, for sure.
That's why it's like
That was sick.
we never seen nothing like this. They said, what was it? They said, what was the? I don't know the exact number.
They didn't
but
have
it was,
a plan on this. When they put it in, they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna
figure it out.
let them transfer and we're gonna pay them.
What you think
With
will happen
no
next?
real, it's gonna have to be contracts. You're gonna have to throw contracts on it.
I said that a while ago.
And
I
a
said,
whole
treat them
bunch
like
of-
pros.
and
At this
other
point,
things.
treat them like pros because
They
there's
are
none.
pros.
They
There's
are. That's what I'm
nothing
saying.
amateur
Like
about them
I
anymore.
said that same thing. Treat them like pros. Then.
Treat it like
Let's not
European
call
club,
them that.
club basketball.
But then that's going, that kind of now that's like a bigger thing in America now when you do that. Now it's like, okay, college athletes are,
got a
now
question.
it's like, is that like putting the dollar above the education?
They are. They're
Already.
basically paid employees by the university.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
Now, who y'all think gonna benefit the best from transferring?
Well,
Kids that we talked about that really didn't have an impact. Who you think gonna benefit the best from transferring?
Your boy Trey.
you saying specific kids or type of kid?
He had a great impact.
No, I'm
He
saying
did,
I thought you were
but-
saying like where he's going to impact.
I do like that.
Yeah, I'm saying I think it's going to be impactful
I
more
think-
I do like that.
at NC State.
Trey
Yeah.
going though, he's not gonna have to share that pill down there.
He's about to
No.
be able to up his.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he goes to the league.
him coming off the.
You don't think so?
I hated him coming
Be a second round.
I think Trey is the reason Michigan went as far as they did, and his impact was amazing due to I didn't. Well, Michigan State. My fault, Trey. If you watching this, Trey, my fault. Michigan State.
Put the state
My
on
fault.
there.
If y'all like I said, I watched a significant amount of college basketball, and the impact he came in off the bench because he did start in the beginning with a few games, and then they put him on the bench. Yep, and then they put him on the bench. Well, he sparked that bench because, like I said, his mid range is deadly. I didn't know his mid range like that, and that's another lost craft for the game. But that's another topic. But my whole point of saying this is he came in to impact the game. I don't know if it's gonna be the same impact he had at Michigan State at NC State. I feel like Michigan State is a better team. I feel like Michigan State better coach, a Hall of Fame coach. I mean.
Individually, he's gonna have way more opportunities.
Well, if you look at the benefit of him individually, maybe team success.
I mean, he left Michigan State. Clearly,
He left Tom
He's
Izzo.
going
It's about
there
you.
it's for him now.
It's
me
time.
He spent this time there.
me time, fam.
Now it's time to him. So yeah, I agree. I think he's gonna go crazy though. Personally.
Y'all all think it's Trey?
What you mean?
Well, no, there's more. Well, who else transferred?
I mean, Terrence is gonna do what he does,
Terrence Brown.
Terrence Brown.
but on a bigger platform.
I think Daniel will have a.
Talking about my bad.
I think Daniel will have a good opportunity at Buffalo
What's that?
to try it because the MAC conference.
Yes.
Ain't-
That's
I
a
ain't
sleeper
gonna,
one.
The joint. Oh, we can.
I ain't gonna sleep on the MAC conference, but Daniel Freitag in the MAC conference.
Picking up off the transfers, right?
We was talking about Daniel Freitag, but who you think?
Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Freitag. Where's he actually going?
Buffalo.
I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about Buffalo.
He
So
can get
in
individual.
the MAC.
He can
So
get
that's why I feel
jiggy.
like he'll get a chance to.
Like, are they a
Actually,
good
who?
team though? Because now it's kind of go back with D3 was saying. Like, are we talking about teams that's about to players that's about to go to a team and impact them, and like where the team's about to become better, or is it they're about to go there just individually? Okay. Who got you?
Who's gonna benefit?
Who gets a chance to impact?
Individually, okay, got you. Yeah,
So-
I'm about to check them out.
To confirm what you were saying though, Jackson McAndrew did make all Big East freshman team. So yeah, Liam McNeely from UConn got the freshman of the year, but he about to go league.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, some notable transfers coming from Minnesota. There's a lot of them, and we'll put a graphic on the screen so it'll be more exhaustive. But just to mention a few, so like y'all just said, Daniel Freitag going from Wisconsin to Buffalo. That's a notable one. We just talked about Terrence Brown. I think he was at Fairleigh Dickinson, but he's going to Utah.
Yep.
So going from like mid-major to major school. Some others, BJ Omott, he was going to Cal. Looks like he's transferring to the Gophers. Speaking of the Gophers, it looks
Nico
like,
for sure, he got that one.
Yeah, Nico did that.
and we just saw this date as of today, 4/22, but it says Darson Garcia's entered the transfer portal. What year is this man on?
He gotta be like on year 6, I thought.
All right, I ain't trying to.
I didn't see.
Super Saiyan season.
Yeah, so
Super Saiyan.
Hey, NCAA, do not do that.
Don't give him the. He said do
It all
not.
at 5 years.
That's Brawley.
5 years is too much. But hey, some degrees really take 5 years, so that's cool for some people. 6-year seniors need to go. All right, there's no place in college basketball. This is college basketball. When you're 6 years old, you're 23, 24. Get out of there.
all right, have you guys heard of Camden Heidi? Says out of YZ. Say he went to Purdue, but he's going to Texas.
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah.
So Camden, we got him. We already talked about Trey. We talked about Cash. I mean, what's Cash gonna do?
Yeah.
Anybody heard about that recently? Because he entered.
Is he at Arkansas?
Arkansas. Did he go?
Arkansas did well.
Did he hit the portal?
He entered the portal.
Oh,
I
I
don't
didn't
know
know.
if he's still in it or
He
not.
got to the end of June, I believe.
But all Arkansas whole team pretty much stayed this year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
So that
say.
might
He
be
might.
another-
He might.
That's why he got out of there.
Yeah, that might play
Because
a
they
big
might have
reason.
recruited over him too.
Yeah.
Does it-
And they
does it
nice.
show anybody
And the
that
portal
show
might have
They
grabbed
nice.
the body.
I don't
So
see that.
dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. So we know that Isaiah Johnson from Totino. He was at Miami last year. He's coming to St. Thomas, coming back home. So that's
Shout out to
big.
Johnny.
Trying to sell some tickets.
That's tough right there.
We got
Big
He
pickup.
went out there to come back to St. Paul. Like that's tough right there.
Miami to St. Paul.
St. Paul.
We got a shout out though. We got Kendall Blue, who was at St. Thomas, who's leaving to go to Nebraska. So that's interesting. We talked about
What do y'all think players' tolerance is for like coaches pissing them off before they in their head? Be like,
One thing.
I'm hitting the portal.
one thing, bro.
I think it.
Soft. That's soft.
It depends
I'm like,
on your.
y'all-
Kids
I'm
today
like,
soft.
I'm sitting here like, is it all? Like, don't get me wrong. When we seen some shady stuff with coaches.
Oh.
What was the coach we was
Man,
talking
Bob
about?
Knight.
Oh yeah, Bob Knight different.
I
No,
like
I was talking
Bob
about.
Knight.
I was talking about just in the NIL era. Because what was homie's name who promised the kid certain amount of money in NIL? The kid got there. He had the money. The kid he's like, I'm not playing.
Yeah, he said out. What's that?
BYU thing?
Football. It's football, right?
Football was the
It was
quarterback.
UNLV.
Oh yeah, UNLV.
Okay, yeah, that happened, and then there was one with basketball. I'm sure happened too, where coach got sued or something like that.
I was gonna say I ain't heard that one.
I can't.
I'll find a reference. So
I was
y'all,
gonna
yeah.
say there's been NIL before the real NIL though.
Yeah, we all know that.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Fab. I was just watching Fab Five literally today. My bad.
It was on
Nah,
video
5-5 is cold.
Fab Five. They kind of was the reason why this NIL deal is even kind of them amongst millions others. But
boy,
Running Rebels.
Running Rebels
Reggie
definitely
Bush.
got paid.
they all got paid. Let's be
Like
honest.
it was inevitable.
Just don't pull
It was
a.
in Vegas.
Just don't
they're
pull a Chris
doing
Webber.
now, man, was inevitable. They had to do this. They had to play the players in
Hey, y'all-
every sport.
Have y'all heard of DJ Jefferson? He went to Minnesota Prep, but he's going to Gardner Webb, transferring to Gardner Webb. Minnesota Prep is one of them schools that's like sneaky because they produced a few
That's
prospects.
the school that reached out when me and you was talking. Remember when bro was like, "Why you ain't come?" But
Yeah.
I I was sick. Yo, cars.
That was his score on a Facebook post that day. He was on it. I'm like,
he was like D3 advantage. I'm like, bro,
I was.
a lot going on.
He was even apologizing, like, yeah, we gonna get. No, it's too late now. Y'all was supposed to be there.
Oh wow, we got that.
Boy, man.
Yeah, shout out to him. He cool. Yeah. I'm like, hey, we was going through some stuff.
And Patterson from the U, he also went to Minnesota Prep, I'm pretty sure, but it looks like he might be in the transfer portal too. So I don't know, transfer portal's all over the place.
How many kids transferred from Minnesota alone that we know of?
I mean, we found maybe like 20. And that's not even the whole list. We didn't even get through the whole list, so
that's gonna be a fucking issue, bro.
I got a quick question. Danger.
Who's that?
It's a good stay for Memphis.
Say it again, D3.
Danger from Memphis. That's a good stay, or he should transfer.
I didn't even know he was in the portal. He in the portal?
No. I said, is it a good stay that he should stay? Is it good that he's staying in Memphis?
I think he should stay.
I agree. I like Memphis.
If you found
Penny got him working.
Bro, that's like all you have to do is kill.
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway. That's all you have to do. Yeah. That's the type of name. Like when you have if you're trying to go pro and you got like a high profile coach that literally played in the league. Forget a coach.
He's a good coach.
And he's a good coach. But look,
he gonna get your foot in the door.
You're gonna get your foot in the door. I don't like look at where's side note, where's what's the name coaching at? Is it North Carolina? Bill Belichick now? Is it North Carolina he's coaching at? Listen. You know how many kids he's about to send pro just because Bill Belichick's coaching there. Right. So I think
from the NFL.
Yeah, he coached for North Carolina right now, the football team. I'm sitting here like I feel like it was conspiracy because they ain't want him to beat that all time head coach the most wins. I think so. I think he had like 3 or 4 games to beat it. I think he had like 4 games to beat that joint. They don't want him to get it. But anyway, I don't think he should transfer at all. No, you got to stay. If it's not broken, that's why I like it, but I don't like it because there's some kids who get out of there. It's not going to help you. And there's some kids, like you said, they soft. Coach tell them, hey, yo, get back on D. Or you talk to them a certain way. They feel entitled. They feel like they embarrassed. They insecure, really. So they can't take that criticism. And what they do, they tell their mom or they tell their mom or their dad, we'll figure something out, son. We didn't even play D1 basketball. What are you going to figure out? So it's a lot like what he said. A lot of it is bad advice. So I think he should say, if it's not broken, don't go.
I was just asking.
I hear you, yeah.
It was a coach, even speaking of that, it was a coach this year. Who was it? It was a college coach. He was saying how hard it is to keep kids and because they're so softish, like not even the shit this generation so soft.
No, that was UCLA.
Yo.
He went viral for that too. I'm like, he was talking.
I don't blame him.
The crazy thing is, every coach they say we got to recruit our own kids first before we can even think about anything.
Yeah, and stay on.
You got to recruit your own, their own team. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. You got to get commitments from your own team already.
Your own team now. It makes it difficult, man. That's why I'm like, I don't know what's going to be like.
You got announcements, hey, I'm coming back every year from players.
Right.
Hey, I recommitted basically every single year. It's crazy.
Did y'all see Baylor?
That's kind of messy. That's kind of crazy. You think about it.
Did y'all see Baylor?
What happened?
Baylor whole roster.
Baylor?
Nah.
Kansas whole roster. Team. Indiana has no roster. All 3 of them
as of right now, there's nobody on their team. Whole teams are ours.
All 3 of them zero. Portal or graduated, gone.
I think that's an issue, y'all. I think that shit is a fucking issue. And I want these. That's why it's like you already getting your money with the NAI stuff. You already get your money off of that now. I feel like these two combined is what we get right now. Because you got kids who don't know their worth, and they think they know their worth, and they're not going to end up being worth shit.
Well, this is going to make for a lot of good D2 basketball. I know that. And football.
And they can still get money.
Yeah.
They can still get money. That's the thing about it. Y'all ain't got to go D1 just because you ain't. It's okay, bro.
And to bring back what you said, make this a business now. So if you want this scholarship, this NIL, 2 years minimum. Contract. You already got damn near 5-6 years eligibility. I need 2 years minimum dedicated. After your 2 years, it's like a player contract now, optional. What you want to do?
I agree with that. I agree.
2 years minimum.
I think 2 years minimum. I agree with that.
Player
now
option.
It gives you a chance to. This year was bad. I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna go into this, and then after that, you get one shot. Because if you can transfer after every year, you in college for 4 years. Look what. Shout out to her. She got drafted. Jalen Suggs' girlfriend.
Yeah,
She
Haley.
transferred like she was team hopping, like trying to get her. I thought that was corny.
Jalen
I thought that
Suggs'
was
girlfriend.
corny because it's not like y'all not teams. Yeah, I know her name. Haley Van Fleet. Yeah, I was just being petty. I was being petty. Y'all know I'm petty, man. But no, literally like her doing that was just wild to me because it's like, bro, what are we doing? Because now I'll be like, what do they do in school all day? If you telling me you can just transfer like that, nope. Oh shit. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So
I was gonna say
I
one
think
more
that would be
player.
good.
What does she do?
She transferred
3
every
schools
year.
in 4.
She did
Yeah.
like, she like
schools, Louisville.
she's at Louisville, then she went to
LSU.
LSU, and then she went
Then
to she
TCU.
finished at.
TCU.
TCU, yeah.
That's wild, bro.
But she took them to the Final Four.
Yeah, she was going hard each year.
She was balling, but I'm like, you gonna just leave after she was team
I get what
hopping
you
though.
said. She was.
a good fit for her.
No, not at all.
She went there
the ring.
clout chasing.
No, she thought she was gonna get that.
I
Yeah.
think she went there kind
She
of.
thought she was gonna get
I'm
that.
playing with Angel Reese, high profile.
They could have made it work, but it just didn't.
Couldn't.
And then one name I'll say quick.
She needed that ball.
There never was a 1-2 punch. They should have been.
One name for the girls' portal, Como Park very own, Ronnie Porter.
Ronnie Porter, yup.
Also another Wisconsin player. I don't know. I don't see another school at the other end, but interesting to see what
She's gonna get picked up. She was killing for them.
She went on as a walk-on and started playing hot minutes, so you gotta respect
She was in the
that.
rotation for you. Like what? Like
Right.
what was she there for? Like 3? Was it 2 years or 2 years? Second years? Okay, yep.
So you gotta respect that. She in the portal?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. As of March.
She said, "Yeah, it's time for me to get some bread."
Yeah.
That's what it is. Her situation probably seems similar to Trey's. It's
Starting to get smart.
Right.
literally it's like similar to Trey's whole situation. Like I did the team thing. I did that. I showed I could play with on a big
Best of the
team.
best.
Yeah, the best of the best. Now it's time for me to try to get my individual numbers. You know.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Lil Ronnie.
That's why a lot of these you see some of these better players transferring down
Right.
They need
Right.
to, and there's nothing wrong with
because
that.
it's like, all right, I did 3 years in a system, played my role.
Now let's go get mine.
Now I need to go
Now
get
let's go
me.
get mine.
Yeah. Yep. That's hey. All right, I did my system 2-3 years. Now I need to raise my stock, raise my value for what I want to do next.
And it's
Right.
crazy. Speaking of EC, a lot of people stay where they at and they stock drop because they don't perform at where their stock is at.
They fucking devalue themselves. Yeah, they devalue themselves.
plenty of players do that.
Nigga.
Yeah, it's
Play
crazy.
themselves out of a draft pick. Play themselves right out of some money
All right.
all the time.
What y'all think about? Switching topics here. What y'all think about the 23 league? And also we want to say 23 league season 4. We know they dropped some new stuff, but also Jordan Horn and Antoine was both hooping on the next chapter
Yes, sir.
with Beasley and Lance Stevenson in attendance.
Oh, yeah.
So what y'all think about both of those things?
I love it. I ref the league actually.
23 league.
Yeah, so
Right.
I can't
J.O. has
go into
too.
no details about what happened, but this next season they just put on against the Michigan. It was cracking. It was
Right.
live in there.
It was so was it just like 3-on-3 or was it 1-on-1 or what was it?
It was like 6 1-on-1 games and 3-on-3.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know they did threes. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yep, they do
threes,
3s, 2s, 5s,
I like it.
all of it.
I like it. I like the intensity. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy. Like I remember you was talking about it one time. It was like it's kind of like battle rap.
It is. Honest.
It's like battle rap for like who? You know, if y'all know me, I love battle rap. So it's like okay, and I know some people can get like turned off by it because they like the pushing, the shoving. Now I will say I do think they can calm down on some of the shoving. Some of it.
Yeah.
Some of it's unnecessary, like I don't, because it could lead to something else, but
That's-
maybe
That's the ref. Oh, definitely. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, 100%. They already know what they got to do when they come in the gym with me. Hey, hoop, fam.
Yeah, because I saw you. You actually was a part of a little viral moment.
hey,
You had a point.
I ain't gonna let it go too crazy, but I mean,
As being a
there's
ref,
different
there,
rules for different things.
So
And
like,
you already know with the ones and all of that, when you playing in these, man, it's gonna be physical as hell. Everybody knows that. Going into that, you know that. But are you trying to let people get hurt or something like
Right,
that? Nah,
yeah.
you know.
Nobody want to watch some basketball.
No, man, you're not getting this. Oh, nah, bro. Who? Finish that bucket, man. You know why you
Trying to
here.
get fouled.
You know why you here, man. Ain't no foul baiting in this motherfucker.
do people try to do that a lot?
100%. But the crazy thing is, I know the rules better than them, so they can't say shit to me.
No, the shit's
It's
entertaining.
frustrating.
It's almost like battle rap because I always said battle rap is like WWE. It's like wrestling. It's kind of like that to me. Like it's like a thin line between it's entertainment. They athletes,
But it's also
like,
real hoop. It's also
like
real
raw,
hoop.
yeah.
You know, kind of. It is real good bump.
What does that mean? Because I've been hearing people say that, and
Bump
I come from a different era where bump don't mean what y'all like. You mean good bump? What y'all mean good bump? I saw people saying, I'm like, y'all got to stop with this, man. What are y'all talking about?
He said he's.
Nah, like I want to know where that came from.
That's been around for a month. Like we just trying to get some good runs, some good bumps.
I heard good runs. I've never heard no good bump.
I mean,
like a while, like in a new era. Not our era. We wasn't saying that. I ain't never heard you say that. I ain't never heard y'all niggas say that.
I can't believe like what's up with that bump.
that's what niggas ain't never did right there. Oh shit! Hey, fam, stop that! Stop that! Stop with that good bump. Hell no. He was alone asking that shit. I was not with that nigga. I was not at Jenny Lee asking none of that shit.
Alright, man.
Hey,
Go to meeting though, some good runs.
But no, yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it now. But when I first saw it, though, I was like, what is going? What? What is hell, boy?
but no, the league's growing, man.
It's definitely growing.
It's
It's going in the right
fast,
direction.
man. It's going to take off. You know, it's just when people aren't involved in things, man, they talk down on it.
Right.
You know,
Very true.
But if people talking down on it, that mean they noticing it.
that's
At
I'd
least.
rather people talk down on it than anything because that's gonna make other people go be like, "What you talking?
What
about?
you talking
Let me go
about?"
check it out. It's gonna bring more haters, but it's also gonna bring more supporters.
it's going to blow quick, man. Like these live 3-on-3 ones and stuff like that's getting big.
I
And
didn't
that's
realize the
gonna grow.
community of it was so huge.
Yeah, it's
No,
only
it's been the thing for a
there's
while.
only real
My son
like
be
3 or
watching
4
That's what
platforms
I'm like the
that
newer
actually
era. It's like
do
a
it.
new era,
whole
it's a
new
new
community. I'm like, God
Oh,
damn.
yeah. So
All
this-
that shit's kind of crazy.
Hey man, it's a good league, man.
It's a good league.
Who's
Shut
the
up.
best player y'all seen on there so far? I can tell y'all.
Like on next chapter, are you talking about
The 23.
on 23 league? A 23 league, the best per.
I want to hear what you say.
Yeah, you've been around.
I've been
Go
there
ahead.
the whole time.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna say. Boy, Mitch be going crazy.
You do.
CB be going
Better
crazy.
say CB.
CB be going.
CB.
He definitely does.
My little cousin Monte be going crazy.
Monte does get down.
Oh yeah, love them. Got bounce.
Rodnell be going crazy.
Shout out Nell. That dude is a wild
You would have
card,
been
boy.
mad if you had mentioned him.
Oh, he definitely.
Oh, he would have been on this.
Oh, he would have immediately.
You would have been mad if you had
The
mentioned
one
him.
that I've seen go the craziest just so far is probably Mitch.
Shout out to Mitch, man. No, shout out to Mitch. I can't wait to see the.
More episodes, though. That's
I was gonna say, have you seen D Stan on there?
I have.
See, that's what.
That was early,
See, that's
though.
what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. When we say best players, are we talking about like? Because everybody hasn't been
Most
on there.
impressive.
Somebody been on it once. Like
Most
best perform.
impressive.
Dre,
Twan.
he go crazy
Twan.
on there.
Yeah, that was
Twan. That because I remember. You know what it was for me, Mo. We live in an era where, because I like the league, but there's some people they won't play defense because they scared to get them ankles took.
Oh, he's a bulldog. On
He got
defense.
crossed. Dude crossed the shit out of him. Kept on playing.
Yeah.
And he won the game. There's so many people in this day and age, they would have been mentally.
Yeah, I know a lot.
All
of
them people in the gym, they ooh and ah. A lot of people can't handle that shit. They
Not at all.
They gonna shut down. They gonna be
at all.
but they shutting down inside. So to see him do that, that was the most impressive. And then looking at what he just did, I ain't averaged 25 for no reason. Like that's he can make t-shirts with that shit now. Like for real. He got Lance Stevenson looking at him like, yo, who is this dude? Mike Beasley, like all them. Like that's why it's like, yeah, like dog. So I think definitely Antoine for me.
Yeah. You could. Oh, okay. But was he on 23 or was that next chapter?
That was
Next chapter.
That was next chapter.
He hasn't played 23 yet.
Oh well, then I guess he can't count. I'll take him out.
23.
Jay
I'll
Horn
take him
has.
out. I'll take him out.
Has played
He has played 23.
Man, Jay Horn don't count in that.
Oh, he count.
He count. He don't
You gotta
count.
count.
I wasn't thinking about it though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he count, but he
I
don't.
know he promoted more.
He is. He the owner. Shout out Jay Horn.
You know, that's his.
It's like Jordan on the Wizards right now. He can hoop all.
He don't count.
He don't count. He can hoop all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think though?
Yeah, who you think? You
Been reffing. Yeah,
you
you been up
I have been
close
reffing.
them.
All of them names you said, they've all had they moments and got down too, for sure.
Yeah.
Some names like Dre, he's in the newer seasons.
Okay.
Getting down.
was that dude that be on Facebook and LA Fitness recording all the time hooping?
No, that's Rags.
Oh, okay. See, I ain't know. Yeah, I know. I
Rags
think
can
on
hoop, too.
Facebook's names. Well, I
No,
think it's like
Rags
Dre or
Decent,
something.
but he an inconsistent shooter.
Yeah,
Very inconsistent.
you can say that. He gonna.
Extremely inconsistent. But he work hard though, and I like that.
Next time.
Well, yeah.
He's super young. I didn't know he was that young.
Yep,
He's older.
very young.
He's-
Wait, how old is he?
Hey, Rags, don't kill me on this.
DT about to have that nigga attacking.
24, maybe 25.
I didn't know he was that young either. I thought he was old.
Probably around the hoping to make.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he ain't on it at all.
So speaking of young 24-year-olds, 23-year-olds, what y'all think about Ant Edwards and the Wolves?
Hey.
Game 1, we got the Lakers. You know, we gotta talk about Wolves stuff, man. Got the Lakers game 1. I knew we was gonna win. I don't know about y'all, but
55% from 3 again.
Tonight, and they play the games
They play
tonight.
tonight,
It's
yeah.
3 games tonight. I gotta say this: if they win tonight, Lakers are getting swept.
damn.
If they win tonight, the Lakers are getting swept. Lakers' best bet is to win tonight because I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I haven't talked about
That's
the Wolves
tough.
because I said I'm not gonna say nothing until the year's over, and we
That's
talked
tough.
about this. You know what we talked about? I said until they don't make it to the Western Conference Finals, I won't say nothing. Now the moment they lose, I'm ranting all night on Facebook. I want air. I'm tagging you too, good brother. Yeah, I'm tagging you too.
Good
But I say all that to say this.
Moment right now.
I say all that to say that.
Here's the
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say here's the best thing about that. Is when that happens, his comeback gonna be they lost to LeBron.
Oh wow. LeBron and Luka.
Yeah, LeBron and Luka.
Look at him.
LeBron and Luka.
Man.
Really?
I already played it.
I can't be mad. It was Bron and Luka.
When this happened,
He's not lying. He ain't lying.
We lost to Luka last year.
But
And Kyrie.
I already know.
but because it's LeBron, it's more acceptable.
Like he cool with it.
We gonna see.
So that's why I said he gonna be like.
LeBron 49 years old.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. I personally really don't think. I think they about to knock the win out of him tonight. Anthony Edwards just got fined. I know he's gonna be a little bit agitated
yeah.
by that. So I think like I said, if they win tonight, it's over with. Now if the Lakers win, it can go either way. Because it can go either way. If they
Honestly-
win.
When they Lakers are 5.
If they win,
Damn. Damn. He went from 1-0 to Lakers.
He ain't like that.
He went with Unc. Lakers at 5.
He ain't like that.
you want to stay away from Unc right now? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Hey,
Free Unc.
That's another episode. That's for a different episode right
Yeah, that's
there.
a fact.
Hey, honestly, I think what I saw though was that the refs wasn't giving LA them LA foul calls. Like in the first quarter, kind of, but from second to fourth quarter, Luka was looking for them bait calls, and the refs wasn't giving it to him.
threes.
Jaden was hands up with it. I mean, shooting.
But they were
Because
also
their money was on
they
the
were
Wolves.
also shooting practice threes though. Them shits was so wide.
It was
open.
wide open.
Yeah.
Lakers defense is shit.
Debated on Anthony Edwards.
It's trash. Their
They should have
defense.
let
I
him.
understand it because I would too because you like these niggas can't beat me, but
Yeah, they was leaving Naj Reid
I don't
open.
think they're gonna do that again though. I don't think they're gonna do that again. I think he gonna drop 50.
Who?
They will let him drop 50 before they give up that much help again.
They better because Naj Reid was
Let
shooting
him
all day.
just play him. If he hitting, he hitting. I would not double team him. Nope, just let
Well,
him.
that was the Wolves' plan. Let Luka score 100 if he can.
Yes.
The
And
extras
don't foul
are
him.
going to beat us.
That nigga
That was
Luka
their
inconsistent,
defensive
though.
plan, and it worked.
We gonna see because that shit worked last game. That's
No,
why
that's what I'm saying. It worked.
It worked.
Hey,
yeah.
Luka, you got to go for 100. You ain't
So they might as well just do that. Yeah.
And Bron,
So to my LeBron brother, you know, when LeBron in the playoffs, what game do we always lose first?
he don't mind losing in game 1.
He don't mind losing the game 1, okay? All right. Oh shit, dang. I'm super.
but and then what you about to say about Bron?
Yeah. I kind of wanted to touch. Game 2 on Bron. You know, if you kind of go back in LeBron history, Game 1 is some games that he sometimes
sometimes.
10 to lose the first game.
Right.
But I was just talking to a couple friends of mine, and I said, like, if you notice that first game, LeBron always does this. He want to give the keys to somebody to make them feel comfortable. And I feel like he did that to Luka, where now I feel like after they lost, he about to turn to Optimus Prime.
No, he did it for Austin Reeves. And Austin Reeves couldn't do it. He
Didn't
tried to
step
let
up.
Austin Reeves be number 2 because if you look,
Yeah,
Austin Reeves
he was
like
passing the ball like crazy.
4 for like 15.
Let's be honest.
It was over.
Austin Reeves is the greatest overachiever. He is not a second option on no team.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
third.
Oh, yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
He goes
But-
to third option right away. Brown he can't do it.
Thank you. That's what I'm about to say.
He's like,
Now,
he
Bron,
might be like the greatest overachiever ever. Like, I didn't expect none of this from
He
him.
only got 16 for me. I'll take that 16.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
go
It's like
But he
for
averaged a
how you
dub.
got, bro. For how you got him, I'm like, I used to think about Jordan Poole, and then I don't know what happened to him. Boy, the Monstars.
He all right.
Oh yeah, he's still
But
alright, I guess,
Washington,
but
they're-
Wash.
He is ass. though.
Wash.
I know what you said.
he just gotta.
not the
Yeah,
same.
he's not the. Yeah.
He's not what we thought he was.
I thought the man was about to be on his way. Like, you know what? He might be.
Take over on
Yeah,
Washington.
bro. Nope.
Hey, he could still.
No.
This
Well,
is-
let me
this is
shut up.
one
Let me
year.
shut up. Let me shut up. He's young. He's young.
Getting moved to the bench was crazy.
That's what I was like.
They got
Damn,
Chris
demoted
Middleton.
you. He was playing around. Remember that video where they doing the huddle and he's sitting there playing around and shit? I'm like, yeah, bro, you bugging.
Fumbling Ruby
They
Rhodes
can
is
read
crazy.
lips now on TV. They don't know exactly
Yeah, that's
what
what
you
he
just
did.
said.
Hey, before we leave, what y'all think about the number 1 pick of the WNBA draft?
Yeah.
Big Page.
The buckets.
Ooh.
Big Page.
Big buckets.
I loved it. I loved it.
Did
I
y'all
loved it.
see?
Dallas Wings?
Yeah, Dallas Wing.
Yeah, Wings. Did y'all see that Hopkins gave her a day?
Yeah.
As they should.
All right.
I saw that they're about to change the the water tower. They're about to put her name on there for the day. I'm like, yo, just give her a whole street.
Yeah,
Right.
changing the water tower for a day is
That's what I don't get. They said I was reading this, they're gonna change it
That
for a
is
day. I'm like,
Hopkins
why y'all
for
changing it for a day?
It's Hopkins.
That seems like a
They
lot
got
of work.
money.
Yeah,
They got
true.
money. You can waste the tax dollars on
Yeah,
that,
that's-
right? Fuck
yeah,
it.
literally.
Go ahead, do your thing.
My
for a
community
day.
supports this.
Yeah.
You ain't never lied.
Nobody said nothing.
Nobody even knew until today. Like,
Nobody even cares. They like, we pay taxes. We
It's
good.
like, oh yeah, look what they're doing for Paige.
It's Paige.
But no, I like it for Paige, man. She earned it. She
Shout
definitely out here holding it down.
And we knew it was gonna happen.
Knew it was gonna happen.
From high school. We knew she was gonna be number 1, and she did it.
I can't wait to see the battles in the WNBA, especially when Juju gets there. But
Do you think? So the last couple years, before Clark got to Indiana, they was the worst team. Last year, Dallas was the worst team. You think that Paige is going or could
Yes.
make that impact like Clark did with Indiana?
I think
Make
Paige
a
Bring
bigger-
them to the playoffs.
Yeah, I think Paige is gonna show that she can score and like score way more than what people thought she was. I know a lot of people look at her like all around great basketball player, but first a playmaker first. I think her first year in the WNBA, she's gonna show people that she really can be a straight up scorer too.
I'm
Right.
here to get money on.
That's what I really think.
Tarasi.
That's what I really think. I think we're about to see a real more offensive minded type Paige, less passive, more offensively aggressive.
Is Dallas going to the playoffs?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. No, I ain't down it.
I just wanted
No,
to.
I ain't down it.
I don't even gamble, but I gamble.
Yeah, yeah.
We riding with Paige on here, man.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to, like I said, like, because Indiana a couple years ago was trash.
about
They
to get a
was
jersey.
arguably the weakest team. Now
No,
Dallas
they
was.
that was like the LeBron effect with her.
Yeah, it was.
But no,
It
yeah.
was. Like, they went from only winning 6-7 games the whole season to double-digit games. So, I just, my point of saying is, like, is Paige going to
Gonna
make
be that
same
impactful.
impact
I think so.
like Clark was to Indiana?
I think she is. I think it's gonna look different because she's not gonna be shooting a bunch of threes.
Right.
So it may not look like, you may not get that type of glamour look from it, but
The ball's always gonna be in her hand.
Yeah.
She
She's
gonna damn
gonna-
near average 8, 9, 10
she
assists.
gonna look like Luka.
Right.
She's about to look like Luka. That's what I think.
I think also if they get just one more piece over there, it'll be solidified.
They got Erica.
Trust me.
Uh,
They need one. They need at least a
Trust
big
me.
over there.
They're gonna get
decent
something
big.
for her. They got Kaylin some help. They're gonna get her some help.
They did.
nah, that's decent, man. What y'all think? Y'all got anything else in y'all mind?
I'm ready to watch the Wolves. I'm ready to watch the Wolves.
I mean-
I'm ready just to watch them. Like I told y'all, that's why I've not been on Facebook. You know this. I don't be on Facebook talking about it because I said that one episode when the season started, I was about saying nothing till the season's over.
I am and I hate this. I'm a Wolves fan. I've been a Wolves fan for a year now.
I was just about to say. I remember the day you said.
I've been a Wolves fan for a year now.
Facts.
And I hate that it had to come to playing the Lakers because it's like when Minnesota just beat Lakers, I was cringy. I ain't gonna lie. I was super just like,
man, tight.
I was sick. But I'm like, I'm a Wolves fan too. How that work?
That's the good thing about it.
How that work? So I'm like, man, I'd rather have been in the Western Conference Finals than to be first round. Because now I'm just like, if the Wolves beat my Lakers, I hope not. But if they do, let's go my Wolves, man. I'm rocking with them all the way. But I ain't gonna lie, right now I am King James. I want him to get that last ring. 40 years old, Luka first ring. It would be a history in the making to see this. And the Wolves still young, so you know that gives some leeway of still having been a Wolves fan. Like they still got more years to go. But to see LeBron get this one last ring with Luka and him at 40 years old, it'll solidify that GOAT talk. It ain't nothing else to talk about.
It would.
Yes, sir.
I agree with that.
We gonna see what happens, man. TCS Unplugged.
Yo,
see y'all
Let's
later.
go.